Like and share, guys. Like and share. Like and share, guys. Like and share. You understand? Give the people them some time to come on in and get the notifications that we're live. You understand? Light up the light, guys. Light up the light. Light up the light. Double tap, double tap. Time bomb. You know, on shot, comrade. Hold it. See? Try what's up, this try what go on, Johnny Isley. Big up, big up, big up.
You are going to come under some pressure. You're going to hear all kinds of propaganda.
All
You're
time.
going to hear all kinds of lies and
ABI News, big
deception.
up.
There will be tactics used to try and buy you out. There will be tactics used to try and frighten you away. And I only have to say one thing to you tonight, comrades. We are blood and fire comrades, and we're marching on to progress. And we will stand firm. We will not be bought because we are not for sale.
So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I was looking at the Gleaner, and the article says not certified. Elhydro got $1.4 billion school bus contract without dealer status. Company confirms submitting unsolicited proposal. Now, my problem with the Gleaner is the same. Them don't like when I read them something, they want you to pay for read it. Right? So, me not pay for read no newspaper. I'm sorry. Unless me just go buy the newspaper, that's different. But online, no, I'm not doing it. And when you pay to use it, you read multiple articles. But anyway, moving on. It says Elhydro Limited, the company awarded that contract Jamaica government to import 110 used buses, is not certified to do so. The trade board has confirmed. The trade board, which operates under the Auburn Hill-led ministry. Now, to counter that, 1 hour ago, the Observer put out this. ABI, I don't even know if you see this yet. This is crazy. 1 hour ago, they put out this. I'm just see it a while ago, because I was looking to this that I could read on the Observer. See that? The Observer did not carry the news about the Elhydro admitting that, whatever. You see, this is why I say allegedly for everything. Because there's a lot of skullduggery going on with mainstream media. It appears that some of them can be bought. It appears that there's no honest journalism anymore in the space of mainstream media. Everybody can be bought. Once you pay for ads for them, you understand? You can just, you can get a favor here and a favor there. That is what it appears to be. That's what it appears to be to me, because I didn't see the Observer cover, and I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong. But I don't see it. I'm scrolling through their page, right? And I don't see anything here about Elhydro. I don't see anything about Elhydro on that update, right? Did they call Elhydro at all? No, all of a sudden, them are give land titles to all of the farmers them. Election, this is what they call vote buying. Indirect vote buying. All of a sudden, when Mr. Cousins come in a parliament and lambast them about land titles, all of a sudden, over 1,000. They must straight copycat. But let me read the article from Daryl Vaz. Like, I don't believe nothing Daryl Vaz says. There's nothing that comes out of him. Him is in the same league as the Prime. I don't believe nothing what those men say. Not a damn thing. But let's go to the article, right? It says, no unlicensed. Let me see if I can see it good. Over here, so I can't see it over here. See that? No unlicensed permit to import buses, right? It says Darva says there's no truth to suggestions that a company, Elhydro, was permitted to import 110 used buses, right, in Jamaica, despite not being certified or licensed to do so. The suggestion is reckless, false, and misleading, Vaz said, indicating that the ministry is in the documented license importer. Indicating that the ministry is the documented licensed importer of all buses imported for the government. Rural school bus program, for the rural school bus program. The government also shared a copy of the import license. Where there? Elhydro acted as a supplier for the ministry. Huh? What going on, Ramsey? Elhydro acted as a supplier for the ministry, given that they are the sole approved agent in Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbean for the dealer or manufacturer of make or model buses which were imported. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Elhydro acted as the supplier for the ministry, given that they are the sole approved agent in Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbean for the dealer or manufacturer of the make or model buses that were imported. So, they are saying, according to this, that the specific old bus them that Daryl Vaz and the government bought. This company, Elhydro, is the only dealer or manufacturer of the make and model of those buses. Are them responsible for those specific buses? Well, here we go now. Here we go now. Me not believe this, you know, personally. But based off of what him say, the government is the one that imported the buses. Right? The government, you know, can say it is reckless. Right? The ministry is the documented licensed importer. So basically the company was used and acted, you know. It's similar to the drill, right? Who is the owner of the company that gave us the drill? We know all now? All know. Who is the owner of Elhydro? Listen, you know, let me continue. But we need to understand this part because this part is significant. Do you guys understand this? Do you guys understand that the Elhydro is acted as the supplier for the ministry? But the ministry is the one that have the license to import. Is the certified importer license. Hey! What a mix up and a bangarang. Is that legal? I would just like to know. Is that legal? Is it legal for a company to act as your supplier, as the government? Right? It's not about twisting the brain, you know. We really have to really dig deep into these arguments. Right? Because the people out there, that is the voters, need to understand what they're saying. He's saying that Elhydro acted as a supplier for the ministry, given that they are the sole approved agent in Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbean for dealer or manufacturer of the make or model buses that were imported. Nobody else could have imported the buses, so they had to partner with Elhydro to import these buses. But what a piece of rigmarole them go through for import some old bus. It don't make no sense to me neither. But we have to make sure so we explain the nonsense, you know, so we can understand and figure out the nonsense for ourselves, or just call it nonsense. Him said the ministry said that based on contractual agreements, Elhydro had responsibility for sourcing, shipping, and clearing the buses. Wanna hear that? Sourcing, shipping, and clearing the buses. Doesn't that sound like importing it? If you are going to source it, and you are going to ship it, and when it reaches here, you are going to clear it. Don't you need a license for that? Me just ask. Because I didn't read the article yet, you know. Everything I'm saying here now, Janet, how you doing? Everything I'm saying here now is off of the top of my dome, off of the top of my brain, based off what I'm reading. The importation license obtained by the ministry was the premise upon which the vehicles were allowed into Jamaica, he explained. The ministry said that based on contractual agreements, Elhydro had responsibilities for sourcing, shipping, and clearing the buses on arrival in Jamaica and handing them over to the ministry. The importation license obtained by the ministry was the premise upon which the vehicles were allowed into Jamaica, he explained. Voss maintained that while Elhydro received permission from the trade board to facilitate the importation of the buses on behalf of the ministry, the company would not be required to be registered with the trade board as a used motor vehicle dealer. This is because school buses are specialized units which are not imported for resale, as would be the case for dealers who trade in the business of used vehicles. So, according to them, because the buses are not going to be sold, and they are the government, and they run the trade board, they did not have to give the company a trade license. So they can just cut corner. Isn't this a cut corner vibe? In addition, Voss said Elhydro was granted a permit by the trade board to import only 3 buses under a private pilot initiative. He maintained that this was issued in keeping with the motor vehicle importation policy. The ministry also rejected assertions that the vehicles may not have been certified. The 110 buses were certified in 2025 as required by the United States Department of Transport's stringent criteria. The buses were assessed by specialized bus inspections entities which operate in all 52 states in the USA and are approved by the Department of Transportation, said Voss. He added that Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC engineers visited the United States and conducted rigorous inspections on the buses. The Island Traffic Authority, which is the competent authority in Jamaica to conduct certification of vehicles, conducted rigorous certification process and subsequently issued certifications of fitness for the vehicles. Voss condemned what he described as misleading narratives concerning the government's transformative policies to implement rural school buses. This is the what is this? Registration reference, import license, the Trade Act. Them have a document, an importation license shared by Darrell Voss. So this is the importation license. You can go on them thing. See, this is why when things come out, I always say if it is true, if it is this. Because them man I know if you cook up things, you know. Them man I know if you cook up things. So I don't believe them. I still think this is skullduggery. I don't trust them at all. You know, why jump over the hurdle to get these specific buses? It's so convenient that Elhydro is the only company in the entire Caribbean that have the dealer or manufacturer connection to get these specific buses in, when they could have go link Toyota and buy some brand new bus. Yeah, they say the buses was donated at one point, but remember, guys, say Velma is in the building. How you doing, Velma? CW, big up Janet. Oh, I go on Velma, long time don't see. Hope all is well with your sis. Alright. But that's a good point, you know, Janet. It's a very good point. But I don't know. It don't make any sense to me what they're saying. You know? So when these buses, oh, they don't plan to sell the buses. So these old junk that not going to last 5 years, right? Because them old. And then why them pay so much money for them? I'm still on that, you know. I am so sorry I can't see the article from the Gleaner. Charmaine, how you doing? I am so pissed off that I can't see the article from the Gleaner and what they said. All right, let me tell you the questions that the Gleaner asked Elhydro. Let me go to the Gleaner and tell you the questions that they asked them. Right? Give me a second. Let me pull it up. Oh, here we go. All right. So it says here, Sunday Gleaner questions to MSETT. What procurement method was used to select Elhydro as the importer of the supplier of the 110 buses? Now, Elhydro, according to Daryl Vaz, did not carry in the 110 buses. They only carried a few buses. That's what I understand from what I read. I could be wrong. So yeah, it's a specific model bus, a manufactured bus they did need, so they had to use them. Was the contract to Elhydro awarded through competitive tender? Couldn't be competitive, them are the only one. What criteria were used to determine that Elhydro was the most? According to Daryl Vaz, they were the only one. I can't verify that. What criteria were used to determine that Elhydro was the most suitable company to supply buses? What is Elhydro's core business and what experience does it have in supplying vehicles or buses? To me, Elhydro is like a shell company. Something funny about Elhydro. I need to know who owns it. Do you know this is locked? Is there any activity going on there? I don't know. Anyway, were any other local or international suppliers considered or consulted before the decision was made? Was the contract awarded to Elhydro? At the time when the contract was awarded, was Elhydro certified as a new or used? Obviously, they explained that. The explanation, however, I don't know. What is the total cost of the 110 buses being imported under this program? What's the ministry's response to concerns that the cost of the buses are inflated? How is the purchase being financed through the consolidated fund loan grant or public-private partnership? What is the per unit of each bus, including shipping duties, retrofitting, and what are the expected costs for monthly maintenance and insurance? Those were the questions that the Gleaner asked. Now I'm gonna move on from that story because I am left even more mistrusting of the government. Beautiful day, salute to you. What is the investigative body investigating these things? I don't know. I guess they won't even investigate it because Daryl Vaz said that this is it, and he showed a license. He showed a license, and because he showed a license and told us that there was an agreement between the trade the trade body, trade board, and that company. And so all you have to do is have an agreement with the trade board and then waive it. And even though you don't have a license to bring in the buses them or whatever it is that you're bringing in, you can bring it in because then give you a waiver. I don't know. If that's legal, I think we need to reassess what should be legal. I think Mark Golding needs to put some stringent legislation in place. You see, I think that's a gray area for corruption. And we want to have a tight clamp as possible on corruption because, you know, snakes slither through the smallest spaces. You understand? But anyway, the wonderful Miranda Williams of Southwest St. Elizabeth. I want to talk to Southwest St. Elizabeth right now. You know, if the Jamaica Labour Party was confident that they could win Southwest St. Elizabeth back or win it at all, you know, what I'm about to hear right now would not happen. It just wouldn't happen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen to Miss Miranda Wellington. All right.
Good morning, Southwest. Good morning, Jamaica. Good morning, comrades and friends. 3 weeks ago, at this very spot, my billboards hung beside my opponents. But since last night, all of my signs were torn down straight from Flaggerman straight to Watchwell upon the pending visit of their Prime Minister.
No, more have a stop right there. Andrew Holness. You came out and you said you want decency and you want to suggest that you wanted a clean election. Why it's so coincidental that on your arrival to Southwest St. Elizabeth at a meeting or whatever it is that they went to, Miranda Wellington Boards that was there the whole time beside Mr. No Movement Day. You understand? Violating rules and not getting charged flight green. And we will never forget that, you know. And I will hold that against him politically forever. Jamaicans was charged hundreds and thousands of dollars because they violated the rules of No Movement Day and all of that madness and garbage that was going on in the pandemic when they were not going with. I will never forget that. I will never forgive it. Understand? And if they charge him, they have got to charge him 100 times the amount. Because a long time it happened. We feel good that something was done. I will forever hold that against him. I could never vote for him anywhere he goes. Me personally, that's just me. You understand? But I digress. So Andrew, how coincidental you are going to Southwest and all of the lady board and tear down from one side to the next side? And this is not the first that this is happening in this election cycle. Right? I won't even talk about the political ombudsman because we know what you guys did. This is the game, the dirty game that you wanted to play. You know what I mean? This is the dirty game that you wanted to play this whole time. Yes? And I just want to say to the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth, listen to your leader, Miranda Wellington. Every word she uttered in this, only you guys use that as motivation. You understand? This is the stance. This is good leadership. Leadership with integrity. Listen to the lady.
I want to say to you, especially my Southwest family, we are in a time where politics can feel heavy, where some believe that tearing down signs and billboards or removing posters can silence a movement. But let me remind you, you can remove material things, but you will never remove the people's hearts. Our campaign is built not on signs, it's built on a belief It is fueled. It is.
You see that? In real life, in real time, the people connect with Miranda Wellington. No matter how they tear down the board, them not gonna lose. As a matter of fact, keep tearing down the boards. It's gonna make you lose worse. Gonna get a beating, you know. I said this before and I stand on this. The only way the Jamaica Labour Party can win this next general election is if them thief it. That is the only way. There's no clean democratic process. The Jamaican people is done with anti-owners and the labor right them. The majority of us are done with them. You hear what I said? There's no way. Wanna see PNP at here about the board? Not time for that. PNP is confident. The PNP is confident, they're resolute, and they're determined. Blood and fire comrades marching on to progress. You understand? For fight corruption, eliminate corruption out of our country. Lorraine, how you doing? Right? For the people in Bolo in our clips, they can't say in our comment section, you know, I'm just saying. No pressure. I'm live on both of my platforms at the same time. Right? Oh, I was planning on covering the female thing because I say, yo, I'm not going to cover a female something 3 p.m. You know, so 1.5 hours from now, yeah, I have to support the female them. Yeah, man, the PNP confidence buck. The 22 female them in the People's National Party, yes, I have to support them. So I'll be going live on both of these platforms covering that. Alright? Miranda Wellington is right here in the streets, and you can see how the people them receive her every time. They know her. Right? She has cried with them. She suffered the same pain as them. No water in her pipe. The lady have to bathe in a bucket water. Big counselor. Because she live the same place where people live. Me say Southwest, do not make any mistakes, Southwest St. Elizabeth. Wanna be vigilant. All of the work of them, be vigilant. Don't want indigenous changes. Don't allow these people to thief the election. Because them can't win it no other way. I'm telling you. If Andrew could have win the election, him call it already. Only better open to the possibility say a December election are calling up. Parliament dissolved September 3rd and 15th. Right? Between that space, no more government. Governor General or anything, set a date. And the latest date they can set to a December. Early December. So hello, prepare yourself. Bless up yourself, Lorraine. You're going over there, so. Prepare yourself, ladies and gentlemen, for the long haul. And Jonas is going to drag this out because you see God is exposing them. Every single day there's another scandal. Every single day there's questions on how they're doing what. Legitimate question, not propaganda. The Alvas can say whatever I want to say. Right? There's more questions about those buses than the answer them what them give. I will still a question the answer them what them give. Because them say it goes up. Or because they use the method that they use to bring in the buses means that the method is hunky-dory and legal and right. Ronnie says she tired. Ronnie, you have to pray without ceasing. We are dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places. Only not hear the pastor on Clarendon yesterday. Only not hear the sermon on Clarendon yesterday. Me go play it. But let's go back to this.
Fueled by the authentic conversations guided by prayer and driven by a desire to uplift every single voice in this community. We choose to remain positive, not because it's easy, but because it's powerful. We choose to inspire, not to hide behind nightfall, but we choose to make an impact that doesn't come from fear, that comes from faith and from unity, from the people who believe in something greater than ourselves. Let me be clear. Let them remove the posters. Let them deface my signs, but they will never touch the spirit of the lives of each and everyone in Southwest that I plan to serve, and I have been serving. We're not here to fight dirty. No. We're here to lead a clean election, and together we will win, because
somebody a try to call me wrong.
Thank you for believing in this cause. Time come for a better life in Jamaica to serve, and I have been serving. We're not here to fight dirty. We're here to lead a clean election, and together we will win, because we're unshakable. We are resolute. And thank you for believing in this cause. Time come for a better life in Jamaica, and time come for Southwest.
Sure, man, this lady is a warrior. This lady believes in the cause and the people, and she's suffering what the people are suffering. So it's even greater motivation. People, Southwest, as a matter of fact, I talk about every single Jamaican right now. Be your brother's keeper. Be your brother's keeper. Not because you might have benefit some way directly because of the skullduggery of the government. Means say, you know, to remember, say we all are in the same ecosystem. You want to live in a country where majority of the people is poor and a few is rich? There's going to be war. These people are trying to turn Jamaica into Haiti. Listen, let me explain something to you. And maybe I haven't been communicating this well enough, but let me try and explain to you and understand. Jesus have mercy, man, I call again. Man, I call again. He can't be watching me. And I tell him, say, he can't take my call. You mash up the program. General, yo, me can't take no call, yeah? Me send a voice note, I don't call. Sure. Yeah, I send the man the live stream and the man still a call, my brother. No disrespect, but me can't take no call no, bro. Now if you read the room, in the man. George B, big up. Ronnie's. What you say? Bolo, read the comments and interact with the comments. Richard say, one Bolo, big up yourself, respect. I think he gonna call it soon. He doesn't want the report to read. No, man, him not gonna call it because that's going to work into his favor. If him don't call it, there's not gonna be any parliament to call it. You understand? Yeah, I'm gonna push back till December. I believe that's what's gonna happen. That's my belief. Maybe I'm wrong. Karen, what's up? All right. So let me explain to you what I strongly believe in the core of my soul. You see what the colonizers did to Haiti? They were upset. If you know the history of Haiti, they were upset. Ryan Campbell, what's up? They were upset that the people had the audacity to take back their country. And they had no parts of it. So they came with force. And they were bombing the place. And they forced the Haitians to sign an agreement that was never going to be beneficial for them, ever. So they can never rise and be prosperous. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Onus is working for those same colonizers. That is my belief. Andrew Onus is a Privy Council member. Who is the colonizers for Jamaica? The Crown. It is my belief that they don't want to let go of this beautiful land and this rock. Worse like how oil I go find. Hello? Don't forget about the oil. What am I drilling for? Which company? Where the company come from? Where does the company come from? Who is going to benefit if them find the oil? Them say the man a plan and God a wife. Them going to have a rude awakening. They're going to have a God have to save you from these people are powerful and they are wicked. You understand? It is my belief Andrew Onis has given a pledge to the king by becoming a Privy Council member. It is my belief that Andrew Onis' loyalty is not to the Jamaican people. His loyalty is elsewhere. And he's doing whoever them is, he might have feed them bidding. As a matter of fact, that was my belief long ago. The other day, the prophet come out and talk about it. You remember when Mark Stewart revealed said that God? Mark Stewart prophetically revealed that Andrew Onis and this government is not working for us. You never hear the prophecy? I played it. I put a video out. I don't know how many of you guys watch it, but I put a video out. Who remember? Why am I telling you there's so much to talk about? It's ridiculous. But Miranda, may I tell you, stay strong, my sister. My sister is a God-fearing woman, so you definitely have to rise above these demons that is attacking you and your campaign. You understand? Yes. Is it this one? I think it's this one.
How much pride warriors we just want to come?
What am I to do? Sorry about that, guys.
Stop Jamaica. Something from Egypt is in the house. In the realms of I am seeing those who work in the office of the PM. I'm seeing those who go into the office. And in hand, search warrant. But you went against it and against the people and against God. Like Nebuchadnezzar, you shall name grass. From the office, from your office, you have controlled a whole lot of people. And you are setting up Jamaican people against each other. You are having a set of people to carry out your plot, and you're training and preparing them to unleash. People will hate their own brothers and sisters, their own family, when they found out what you have made them to do against their own will, against their own brothers and sisters. You will pay dearly for it. You're found wanted, you're wicked, you're evil. If you don't repent, you will perish. Come on, come to me. Send your dark orders and your powers. You think your Indian powers and your China, wherever you get all them evil things that you have piled up and put up and set up all them dark, hey, you think they can match the God I serve? Hey, the God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob will fight for me. It's me against you in Jamaica. Altar for altar. Mr. Big Man, you watch, you listen right now. Altar for altar. If God be God, let him be God. Challenge me if you think you're bad, and you will see who's serving a real God. Come after me if you think you're bad. Not just the office. Yes. And there's no more. Yes.
I will forever love and worship before you.
Reverse the auditor. You better pray because I'm seeing in a building.
My God.
And it's one building.
Jesus.
The Holy Ghost is taking me on a search warrant. Remember when he said to the man of God, look behind the veil.
Yes, Ezekiel.
Look, Ezekiel, look what you see.
Yes.
Tell me what you see behind you. I am seeing some stuff in some drawers,
Mighty God.
in some places, in some offices. I am seeing some things strategically placed in the office of the OPM. I am seeing a spell. I'm seeing people going there. They're falling down. They're dropping. I'm seeing people going there. It's like there's something that says, see no evil, hear no evil. When you go, there's a lot of evil. If you say nothing, you get affected in that place. If you see and talk too hard, see from that place. The amount of things, you get sick instantly. Things happen to you, you wonder.
My God.
That place might be revealed to me as the place where you know that place when the Bible says you see the place there. It's the house of evil. And God says we must pray against that place. Pray against that house. A lot of planning and plotting against the nation and the people is done from that place. There's some organization that has been formed out of that place.
Yes.
And I'm seeing where
What go on?
Problems. Yes, Ezekiel, look what you see.
Yes. Tell me what you see behind you. I am seeing some stuff in some drawer,
Mighty God.
in some places, in some offices.
Yes.
I am seeing some things strategically placed in the office of the OPM. I am seeing a spell. I'm seeing people going there. They're falling down. They're dropping. I'm seeing people going there. It's like there's something that says, see no evil, hear no evil. When you go, there's a lot of evil. If you say nothing, you get affected in that place. If you see and talk too hard, what you see from that place, the amount of things, you get sick instantly. Things happen to you, you wonder.
My God.
That place might be revealed to me as the place where you know that place when the Bible says you see that place there. It's the house of evil.
Yo, at the office of the Prime Minister, the man I talk about, you know? What's up, Donna? It's the office of the Prime Minister, the man I talk about, you know? That is the place of evil. Plotting against the nation. We the people. And you're not working for us, ladies and gentlemen. Secrets of heart revealed to the prophet. Prophetic word. And I'm telling you, I have long suspected that that was the case. I have long suspected that that was the case. Wanna remember, Talk Your Mind TV, this show, the video when Andrew Honest and his wife they stand up and them a pray and them a say, oh them ask for forgiveness. Wanna remember that? Yeah. Put the pieces together, my people. Put the pieces together. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. I want to say again to the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth and the people of Jamaica, Miranda Wellington is a gem. If them did have water, when I go down there go fight with them, would I move? I love that lady. But me can't stand in no water business. Me can't do it. Me I get mad. Me I go up on the street and protest every day if me not have water. Me cannot do it. Cannot do it. Me just cannot do it. Water is everything. That's why I don't understand you guys that live in these areas and vote for people that, and you vote for them one time and them not going to no water. You want to vote for them again for? This is just me. Why are you going to vote for them again? Them banned for life. The whole administration, anybody we are part of it, as long as them still is a part of it, banned for life. Everybody I get rid of them. In my book. Colin, big up. So, Miss Miranda Wellington is a gem. Beautiful. She's not a doctor, excuse me. Dr. Miranda Wellington. My apologies. Dr. Miranda Wellington. Because we know these things are important. You know, they work hard, they go to school, it's important to them. For us men, really, especially on a personal level, we don't care about a doctorate. That's a whole other conversation. But manners and respect, it's not a personal level, it's a professional. Dr. Miranda Wellington, beautiful, intelligent lady, a fire in her spirit, true and blood and fire comrade. You understand, a woman of God, big up her up, make sure say, uno give her a landslide victory. Send a strong message to the JLP. No more run them out of town like a wicked ballhead them where they attack the rest of them a Carol Garden in Montego Bay. Never forget. All Rasta. You see, make sure you do the right thing. All of the Rasta them. Anyway, moving on. Yes. This is the next one that we got to go to. You know, so the integrity boss apologize. Zane. Yeah, man. Man just come and make you know, so watch you know. Bududu. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to address this. Because I had to even call in and ABR News told me it upset. With all the people who are going.
Comrades, it's so. And comrades, it sounds like we have a good microphone system tonight. Last night,
Yes.
I was at another function.
Yes.
And I pure problem with the microphone.
Yes.
And me bought a little BC under my breath. Me never mean anybody to hear it.
Yes.
And a live feed pick it up.
Yes.
So I just want to say to anybody who heard it and feel offended, sorry here, sir.
Yes.
Never mean no disrespect.
Yes.
Me never mean to offend nobody.
Yes.
Me's a humble youth and a well-behaved youth.
Yes.
And I would never disrespect Jamaican people.
Alright. So, on here, to be honest with you, I went back and I listened to my feed that I was streaming. And I couldn't hear. You there on the road all day? Why, Patricia? Well, I soon talk to you about that. I just, a few things. Them tear down Miranda Wellington board them when Andrew Onessa come. Right? At the place down at Southwest St. Elizabeth. And me not hear him condemn it. Me not hear him come out and tell nobody say. And then again, as a leader, why you can't control the people them? To do positive things. Why you can't keep them in a positive lane? Why your supporters them? You not encourage them to stop tear down the people in billboard. Why you never tell the mayor down Montego Bay saying to stop take down the people in board? It makes you guys look like a weak jellyback, and it makes you look weak as a leader. You call him out and say you want decency and whatever, and you know, good everything. But yet still the people now follow you, Andrew. Your own people now follow them. Keep, you know, for them to tear down every single board from one distance to the next, that is collaborated, that is organized, and that came from the top. You understand? In that constituency. That's my purview. It had to come from the top for you to tear down every single board like a thief in the night. That's what they call organized crime. So, Andrew Owens, you can drive through one community that have one PMP board on it. Mark Golding does it all the time. All the other comrades, them do it. Nobody's tearing down JLP posters. You could have put up 100 posters. You not gonna lose. And badly too. I forget a beating like what Dr. Damon Crawford said. Dr. Damon Crawford, Dr. Dayton Campbell. She caught them on camera taking them down. Hey, what you say? Whoa, bruh. So what evidence of that there? Well, on them people, let me go over Miranda Wellington page. Me go back, me soon come the market G. Well on the market G. No, so I wanna tell me say. Well on there. Where you say a while ago? Powell? Ronnie's. You can't send me that information there? When she said that? No, man. The computer freeze up. I don't know what going on. Hold on. When did she say that? She kept them on camera. She was on Jeffrey saying it yesterday. Jeffrey Tavares program. Backside. Hold on. Me need to hear that. Alright, so in terms of Mark Golding, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why people are comparing Mark Golding to Wellington. Let me explain something to you, and I said this on ABR News. Mark Golding, obviously, it's the truth. Him say it on the break because, again, I couldn't hear it. When I was on my feed, I couldn't hear it. Is the glean of them might pick up what I'm saying on the other social media, mainstream media, the microphone itself when I get problem. I feel them might pick it up. Right? So establish. So the man admit, he say it on the break, frustration, the microphone not working. We are human beings. The man the integrity boss was big enough to come on a set platform and apologize. What did Wellington do? Send out on voice note. Never come on camera, come apologize. Send out a voice note. We are not the same. We are not the same. We are different characters. You have good character and you have bad character. Nobody's that perfect, you know. But you see when a person make mistake, or a person make an error, or a person offend somebody, right? Go on the same stage and apologize loudly, as loud as a matter of fact, him apologize louder than the disrespect. Cause it's a mic when I work, and he did say it under his breath. Yes, so we are not the same. And if you think said, you see, you guys major in the mind, I know. You guys think that is going to be something that is going to deter the people from voting for Mark Golding? No. You think some don't want me rent to own initiative? All of the plans of the PNP, and they're holding back stuff because they know some of the thief. When the thief idea and go on like say a phone one. I don't wrong them. Hold back some of it, yeah? Alright, let me see. Which one I program then she come on? Flight green. Oh, I must that one. I must flight green. Oh, there she is.
My camera. So there are quite a lot of houses that their camera system.
Oh, hey, my buddy. Oh, my bad, so. Hey, you. Hey, may I tell you some more time? I got it now. Father, all praises to you. You have done it. Me say one scroll, me scroll across, me find the part that she has a camera. Let me play this. What a bangarang. What a bangarang. Miss Wellington, hey, she pretty, you know. As she alone, she can wear purple lipstick and it work. You know, she has some real old school something that she's really country, man. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. That's some sexy stuff. Only, no, but a lot of women can't pull off a purple lipstick. I'm just saying. Damn. She pulled off a purple lipstick. I never noticed that until now.
Man.
I never noticed that until now. Lord of mercy.
Welcome to the program.
All right, here we go.
Welcome. Thank you for allowing me to share in your broadcast. I want to say hello to all your listeners, all your viewers, all those who are willing to stand up for justice.
Yeah.
Indeed. I want to start the conversation with you this morning pertaining to the billboards that was taken down. Then we don't want to segue in the plans that you have for Southwest Elizabeth. Talk to me about the billboards.
Well, to be honest, that was not my intention to bring forward any issues about billboard, because I really don't want to talk about billboard. But I had to make a statement yesterday about some of mine that were taken down, because when, from the beginning of time, people have been taking down billboards, either party, and the party's supporters. So I really didn't want to be distracting the listeners or even Jamaicans with the billboard issues, because it seems to be, the common factor right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. And the truth is, as candidates, we cannot say control the actions of all our supporters. So I would not blame any.
No, she wouldn't blame nobody. But the way how the labor at them stay, if you notice how them talk, anything where Andrew say Allah, when you ever hear them say that, them worship him. So I am going to put this solely on Andrew Honest. Me. Him is fully responsible for the people them something are taking down. All Andrew has to do is say, stop it, and it stop, because him are them dictator. Wanna wrong me? No sound like sound reasoning. Have you guys heard the Labour Center? Remember, so one lady said she would have give up our house, and live in a street, for Andrew Honest, campaign, Don't forget about that. Don't see them people under spell. So, seeing that Andrew have the people under spell, it appears to be, and even, no, I'm not going to say appear to be, the prophets have spoken about it. And I mean say so. Me man that spell them work all type of thing, wickedness in high places. All the type of thing they name draws up, and I mean say so. And the prophet reveal it. Anyway, seeing that is going on, all them have to do is say to people them say, yo, here what going on? We're not going to take them no more billboard, It don't make me look good. You understand? It make me look weak, and it make me look like so we're afraid that the People's National Party, like say them can't win. And we don't know say a third term loading, because we're confident. That's what I'm supposed to tell the people them. But the reality is, they are not confident. Them know so them are going to lose, and them know say a third term in a prison. Because the PNP are going to win. And when the right time come, some are going to charge for corruption. Oh yes. We say his ambition, what? Ronnie's. No, for real. All them have to do is tell them, say, yo, none of that. That's not the type of campaign we're running. You understand? And then you sanction, over sanction when them go out of line. Legally. Oh, and you know what else him could have done? Put back the political ombudsman in its original form. So the political ombudsman can do their job. Lock up who lock up and do what you do. You understand?
Any candidate per se to say then that the efforts were to take down, billboards. But I think on Friday.
Miranda, me love you, baby, but listen to me. If you don't see Flight Green come out and genuinely, Andrew Honest, and genuinely condemn the taking down of your boards, then we have, me personally, and all other well-thinking Jamaicans supposed to look upon them like, oh, so I agree with this. Silent means consent. You hear what I said? Silence means consent. They should openly condemn the taking down of the People's National Party boards.
On Thursday night, I have proof and evidence to support that mine were deliberately taken down. Me not talk no one-off, because like a man will put up a billboard in our community and they will take down, but there was an orchestrated organized effort to take down mine from a section of the constituency, because we have a big constituency. So the efforts were primarily geared towards the area where their prime minister would have been traversing for the launch of a program that they have. So I know that was a consolidated effort to get rid of my billboards along that corridor. Now, what they do not know is we're in the age of technology. So, you know, if you're making an effort to take down my billboards, you have to be careful that the areas that you're moving along are covered by camera. So there are quite a lot of houses that their camera system points to the road.
Whoa.
So, yes.
Lock them up.
When I came out here,
Miranda, lock them up. Lock them up, Miranda. Lock every single one of them are caught on camera. Lock them up. Get the license plate and see who drive it. Lock them up. Carry them, got court. Go to the police. Lock them up. Prison time for them.
Yesterday and said to my Southwest family, they can remove the billboards. And me not no little billboards, no, me thought by 8x4, 2 times the height of me. Well, I'm not a tall woman. But the smaller ones were taken down and the big ones were removed. But they think that people didn't see them, but the families in front of homes that had cameras called me and said, Miss Wellington, we saw 2 vehicles, and the license plates were covered, but we saw a man going up on the pole, and we have the video footage. Would you like it? You know,
the license plate was covered. A high levels of criminality there, man. You know, Mark Golding, as a legislator, to punish this type of crime properly, I think there needs to be considerations of legislation that if a person should take down somebody's posters like this and it's proven, they should spend 5 years in prison with a criminal record. So you see the term with the party I got in a power for, lock up that smarty there. How about that? Carl, what do you think? What do you think? Is that too harsh? Well, if they might put people in a prison for 50 years for one gun, 5 years for take down one poster, yeah. I think, especially when it's orchestrated like that, yeah. 5 years in a prison. Yeah, man.
So that is what I'm trying to share. This is not just hearsay. This is evidence-based. Wow. That we have evidence showing the JLP supporters who is very close to my opponent.
Hey, the people living on the video is very close to Flight Green. They have been recognized. Where you say, Tony, you agree with that one? They don't. Yeah, man, 5 years in prison. Brother, we don't even take down no posters. Me move around and see all type of green and everything. Me gotta take up myself and take down people poster for. I don't poster with election. You could have put a poster till you blue. If me decide to not vote for you, I not vote for you. Oh, them people are mad, man.
Going on the light post, removing. And you know, coincidentally, what is also true is that I am from the community. So, you know, you're born like mother yard, and you go to your auntie yard, and you go to your cousin yard. No, all of my homes, I've lived there. So all of them have video access to the road. They didn't know that the light post right in front of my mother's house had a camera directly on the light post.
Jesus. No, but look Panama, you see, look Panama calamity here. The man them actually go in front of Miranda Williams' mother house and take down her poster. Hey, give them 10 years in a prison. They wouldn't like me if you want judge, you know. Hey, let me tell you something. You see me when I want judge? If I was a judge, people that do crime, they would be like, yo, we are get maximum. They know so them are get maximum. Yeah, man. Maximum. Maximum time them are get. And for good measure, you have some good thing where you can do like other community service tonight. And then go clean out some drain or some gutter and them something like. Yeah, man. With police monitoring. Yeah, man. No joke. They wouldn't want me to be one judge, man. Believe, man. Can I get creative, man? You know who they don't want to be one judge? Talk about TV. No, if me I one judge, Talk about TV are the one with me would have like a company and a team where assign with the prisoner them. Where they do their community work. Yeah, man. Brawling, man. Hard time, man. Hard time. I bet so when they come out of that, them is a changed individual. Them never think more crime again. Believe.
So we saw them taking them down. So when I come out yesterday and say you can take down the billboards, but you can't remove me out of the people in heart, I really meant. So yeah. I'm just saying that we don't want to get into the billboard argument, but what we're saying is that when you're removing the billboards, you know that it is just for the views, but you can't remove me out of the people in heart.
Indeed. Talk to me now.
Man, shout out to Miranda, Wellington, man. That's what I'm talking about. People, me don't want to really stretch this further than where it's at. I'm glad that I got to hear this. We spoke about Mr. Integrity Boss, Mark, the Honorable Sir, the Right Honorable Sir, Mark Jefferson Golding. We spoke about Dr. Wellington, billboards being taken down. And we also spoke about the article that came out of the Gleaner involving dealing with Elhydro. And we also spoke about, somebody just sent me the picture of it. We also spoke about the VAR's trade board letter give conflicting accounts of Elhydro's role in school bus importation. It is conflicting, isn't it? So the Gleaner just dropped another article a while ago. Somebody just sent me the picture of it. Big up yourself, Keith. Keith always just send me them things there, you know. If Keith is watching, big up Keith. Let me see if I see it here. Let me just refresh the page and see if I see it. Hopefully I can read it. Oh yeah, here we go. So this so it says here, this letter serves to confirm receipts of your correspondence date, dated May 20th, regarding the caption matter. Additional approval has been granted to Elhydro to import 110 buses on behalf of the ministry. Oh, so they are the ones that imported the 110 buses on behalf of the Ministry of Science, Energy and Telecommunications and Transport, MSETT, for rural school buses importation program. Please know that all necessary administrative support has been extended to Elhydro to facilitate their registration via the Jamaica Single Window for Trade Platforms, JSWIFT, to ensure a smooth application process for import permits for the buses. Should you have any concerns, please contact Dr. U. Blake, Trade Administrative CEO at 876 blah 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 blah. That is the trade board. So according to this document, you know, they gave Elhydro permission and approval to carry in the buses on behalf of the Ministry of Science, MSETT. When he put them through the prison door, 2 bad words with 2 kicker. Hey, easy now. Larry. Yes, so when me hear with it, transport minister says blah blah blah. Let me read this. Please, oh my God, yo, you know what? I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm done with the cleaner. Every time I click the link on the cleaner, it never works. It never works. Let me go upon them Instagram. What is wrong with these people, man? I'm gonna try to bash the cleaner, but I'm frustrated. I want to read the information, brother. You get how much people frustrated so they can't get read information. Some people don't even care about reading nothing. Some of them never take up a book and read one day in their life, you know. In their last 10 years, you know. You remember good. Them not even like read. Alright. Let me see. Let me see if that link can work for people. Let me see if that link can work. Hello, it's me, talking as a sinner, praying to you earnestly. It's cold and freezing. Can't sing like that, the artist there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Father God, that's what it come to. The article is not loading up, even when I use the Instagram page. Screen just got blue a while ago. Okay, alright. Vast Trade Board letter give conflicting accounts of Elhydro's role in the school bus importation. The Trade Board indicate May 27th. Blah blah blah. In the public statement issued, Vast stated that the ministry is the importer of the buses and did not mention Walker's letter. Oh. In public statement issued today, report on the arrangement, Vast stated that the ministry is the importer of the buses and did not mention Walker's letter. He also published the import license, which names of the ministry as the importer. The government is paying 1.4 billion for the buses. It is standard in the government for ministries, departments, and agencies to act as importers on behalf of private suppliers in certain circumstances to facilitate customs clearance and reduce fees. It is standard for the government, for ministries, departments, and agencies to act as importers on behalf of private suppliers in certain circumstances to facilitate customs clearance and reduce fees. The ministry, MSETT, right, Ministry of Transport, is documented licensed importers of all buses brought into Jamaica under the government, blah blah blah. The sole approved agent in the Jamaica Caribbean. What do you say? The ministry, given that they are sole approved agents in Jamaica's, I said that already. That are the company Elhydro. Ministry statement did not address Sunday Gleaner's questions about procurement structure and whether the use of Elhydro, a company not certified as a motor vehicle dealer, was intended to sidestep restrictions in Jamaica import policy. Gleaner dig, you know. Gleaner dig. But I'm gonna leave this one up to the investigator then. I'm just gonna say something just ain't right. Alton chicken chest and chicken chest Thomas. Really? These people are thieves with no remorse. That's what he said. Donna laugh. Them say a standard procedure, my people. This is what is done all the time. That's what they said. I'm gonna leave it at that because in about 45 or 40 minutes, I'm gonna go live covering the PMP live stream. We're gonna be streaming that with the ladies. So I hope you guys pull up, you know, and support. It's the women's rally. All right, Manning's High School, Central Westmoreland. All of the women in the People's National Party, all 22 candidates will be there. So if you're not aware of some of them, if you have not heard them speak, if you're interested to know what they're about and what they stand for, hey, this is going to be a long one. 22 speakers? Yeah. And Mark Golden is going to be there, of course, because, you know, the leader supports the ladies. The man busy. The man not even have enough time for his lovely wife. Mighty God. Wow. You guys, you know, for you guys that are racist against Mark Golden, take into consideration that the man married a Nubian queen and he treats her like a queen. I just want you to consider that. Consider that. He treats her like a queen. He has been dedicatedly married to her for several years, over 30 years. So that dedication and commitment, imagine a man with that character, dedicated and committed to Jamaica's growth. Think about that. I'll leave you with that. See you guys at 3 p.m. Women's rally today, Manning School, Central Westmoreland. I'll be covering that, all right? God is good. And like the video before you exit. Please, just hit the like button, all right? See you guys later. The word is love. The word is love.